Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Hannah here. If you're new, I'm Hannah Christine. Well, Christine's my middle name, but you know, it just flows better. So, if you're new here, I make all sorts of videos and I promise you won't want to miss out. So, please subscribe down below, and if you want to watch on how I got this spring like everyday makeup look, then keep on watching. So we're going to start off by moisturizing your faces. This is the everyday makeup tutorial. Obviously I don't wear makeup every day like every other person who does one of these says. So this is going to be the usual makeup tutorial because, you know, who wears makeup every day of their life? I mean, some people do, no judgment, because you do you. But my skin can't handle it every day. So we got to moisturize it. So we're going to do that. Had to throw my hair up because, you know, when you have your hair down, it's kind of difficult to do your makeup. So look at this cute little fake plant that me and my roommate have. It's beautiful. It's been there. It gets in the way sometimes, but you know, excitement. You gotta have your fake plants around. Sorry, I had a hiccup there. Alright, so now I'm going to use my Laura Mercier foundation primer. I'm just going to rub that in to the skin. Oh yeah, and yesterday I got this facial hair removal in the mail. Kind of looks like a lipstick, but it's not. So, you know, you don't want to mistake that and shave off your lips. But it actually does pretty well. My skin feels pretty soft. Because, you know, we're males. Or, we're not males. I mean, some of us are, but I would say mammals. So, just gonna pass that. But this was like $18 from Amazon, so. And it has a little light. See it? It's beautiful now. Alright, besides that. So the next thing I do after priming my face is I will put some kind of like concealer over my imperfections that are showing, and right now I have many because it's, you know, that time of the month, folks. So I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream in the shade Light. I'm almost out because this is like the sample tube, but thankfully we have a large one still. And I'm just gonna put this on the places I feel need to be hidden. I try not to pop them because I don't want scarring, and I've done a lot better since being in college not to pop them, but you know, sometimes they're very tempting when they're huge. You just really want to reduce the size. So after I do that, I'll go in with my beauty blender and just kind of blend it in a bit so it's not too crazy. And so then with the bigger bottle, since I just used a little bit of it, I'll put that all over my face, but I forgot to grab it. So we're just gonna head over this way and get it really quickly. Okay, so this one isn't in light, this one's in fair. So, I mean, they're basically the same color. This one's just a little bit lighter. So, put that on my finger again. Oh, it really is pretty light. I do say so myself. Let's blend that in. Since that is pretty light, we're gonna go in with a little bit darker shade. I'm using the Wet n Wild foundation, the Photo Focus in soft beige. We're gonna do that to darken up my face a bit because we don't want to look like a ghost on the face while the rest of our body's sun-kissed. You know what I mean? I hope you do. So it's kind of just going everywhere. And I'm gonna use the silicone sponge to blend this out so I'm not wasting the product before I set it in with the sponge. Since it doesn't do a beautiful job at blending it in, I have to go back in with the Beauty Blender and help it out a bit. Okay, so once you are blended out, you can move on to concealer with me if you want to. Yeah, so after I do my foundation, I go in with CoverGirl's Ready Set Gorgeous. I'm pretty sure this is in Fair too. I've had this for like 2 years, and I always use the same one. Even throughout middle school, I used the same one. Obviously not the same two, because, you know, project goes fast. But I'd buy this every time I knew I was about to be out. I was like, I need to get a new one. We're gonna go to Walgreens right now. And it's pretty cheap. So obviously you can tell how light that is. So I'll put this under my eyes. On my chin. And my forehead. And then I just blend it out. And then I'm gonna go with my Airspun Loose Face Powder. I'm literally out. I have like maybe 2 shakes left into the cap. That's it. But with what we do have left, we're going to use that and put it on the places that we just concealed. So we're going to dip it in the cap and then dab it under our eyes to just set it so the lines under my eyes don't show as bad. And on my chin, forehead, and then down my nose. It's like it's snowing in my room with all this powder. And then we shut it. And keep the rest of that powder in there. So as this is setting, I will do my eyebrows, and I can show you how I do them, but they're probably not the correct way. But I can show you. So basically, what I do for my eyebrows, since there's not much there, and you can hardly ever see them, I brush them through with the spoolie. I use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. So I will brush up my eyebrows, the hairs that are there, and kind of form them into the shape that I want them. On both sides. And then when they're in the shape, then I go in with the pencil side and draw a line under the brow. And on top to shape it out. Then put a few, like, brush a few like hairs in there, to make it look more real, I should say, not like you just literally sharpened a pencil and just drew on your eyebrows. I mean, sometimes they look like that, but you just gotta deal with it because we don't got time to get our eyebrows done all the time. So brush them through a little bit. Do what we can. So we move on to the next eyebrow. Do the same thing. Draw a line under it to carve it out. Draw a line on top. Then brush through to fill in the spaces so you don't look like your eyebrows are thinning. And they actually might be. Alright, so when I'm done with that, then I will shape them out, like carve them out with my concealer and a little brush. So I'm using this small little brush. I don't know if you can see it that well, but that's what it looks like. And I'm just gonna take the applicator of the concealer and just brush a little bit on to the brush. And then we're just gonna carve under the eyebrows. It's not too crazy, but it cleans up the mess that I made. Okay, so when the brows are done, I will wipe off the excess powder that I had from earlier. And then once that's wiped off, I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in Creamy Beige. I don't know, that's what it looks like. I hit pan already, so we'll see how much longer it lasts. I'll dip it in there, swirl around a bit, and then I just put it all over my face to set the foundation that wasn't set with the powder. So then once I have my face powder on, I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit, contour a little bit with the Pixi Glow and Bronze palette. So these three here are like bronzing colors, bronzers, and then these three are highlighters. So I usually go in with the lightest shade because, you know, I'm not that tan right now, but maybe we'll move down the scale in the summer. Let's just, fingers crossed. Okay, so now I just use this Real Techniques contour brush. It's fluffy, yeah. I have to clean it all the time because it gets so dirty. And I'm gonna dip it into the lightest shade. Just gonna dip it in and then put it under our cheekbones to carve out our faces. And then I bring it up into my hairline because I want my forehead to be contoured too. These baby hairs, my side hairs, are just getting in the way. Maybe I'll shave those off with my face hair removal. Just kidding, I won't. some sort of blush. So sometimes I go in between this like blush bronzing little kit that I got from my friend Long. He was in my Vala's video. He was the only dude in there, but you know, if you know Long, you know Long. So I usually use this pink blush, and if not, then I do my Benefit Cha Cha tint, which I think I'm gonna do that today because it's more like a naturally color, and this one doesn't really show up that much at all. So, I mean, you gotta pack on that blush. You gotta pack it on. So I usually just put a little bit on my finger, and usually it tints the finger too. Yes, it does. You're right. And we just pat it on where we want our blush. So it just gives you a little bit of pink, and then I blend it out with the Beauty Blender because sometimes it gets really patchy, especially when it's on my pores. So we're gonna blend it out. But usually by the time that you're done blending it out, it's a pretty color. So and sometimes you just add too much, and so that's why you blend it out. There we go. So after that, I will put on my Becca highlighter in the color Prosecco Pop. If you can see that, I will open it up so you can see it better. Look at that. Shining, shimmering, splendid, am I right? Okay, so then I'll grab one of my Morphe brushes that I got. And it's gonna be the big, fluffier brush, the biggest one in this bag that I have. And I'm just gonna dip it in the pan and put it on my cheekbones. And then I will usually put it on my brow bone. So, but I don't have eyeshadow on yet, which is what we're gonna do now. I don't do a lot though for every day. I just kind of do like an orangey bronzy color. So I'm going back in with my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette that I use all the time. In the last video I did, I used this too. And I'm gonna use another Morphe eyeshadow blending brush. They're pretty dirty because I haven't had time to wash them, but we're gonna go in with the lightest shade, and that's Coconut Cream. So it's the one up here, just to put all over the eye to make it all the same colors with my base color actually. And so after I do that, I will go in with the color Peanut Butter, this orangish color, and do that all over the lid again as well. So it's not too crazy, and then I'll go in with this color Truffled. It's kind of like a chocolatey brown right here, and I'll just do a little bit of that in the crease before I'm done. I really do. And then I'll go in with Butter Pecan, which is like the second lightest color. It's more of a shimmery color, and I'll just put that on the lid. Brighten up. And I'll go back in with the same fluffy Morphe brush and just put it underneath the eyebrow to brighten it up. So sometimes I will just go straight to mascara and I'm put eyeliner on. But I'm kind of feeling eyeliner today. So we're not going to make it crazy, but we are going to put a little bit on. Just so it makes it look like we do have a lash line. Since my eyelashes are pretty small. And I've had this eyeliner. It's the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen. And I've had this, I don't know, for a long time, and it still works for me. I just, like, why do I need to go buy a fancy one when I can just use what I have? So we're gonna flip it. Ooh, look it. Phone again. Look at the quality. Beautiful. That was done and quick because, you know, we didn't really take as much time as we should have, but whatever. After eyeliner, I will set my face with setting spray, and I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I need to get a new one because I'm running out. Because my sister, I'm just kidding, it's not her fault, she uses it, but I still need to get a new one. So shake that a bit. Let that baby set. Whew. Sometimes it's overpowering and you're like dying. The reason why I do my spray before I do the finished look is because every time I'm so impatient, I will do my mascara, and then right after the mascara, you know, wet mascara, I'll spray my face, close my eyes, and then it transfers onto my bottom lashes and I just look like I've been crying all day. So that's why I do my sprays before I do the mascaras. I don't trust myself sometimes. I just get a little too crazy. So while it's drying, I'll curl my lashes. And then I use two mascaras because, like I said, I don't have lashes. And I use, for the first one, I use the Best Volume Extreme Volumizing Mascara from Jordana. I think that's how you say it. Not for sure. It's in 32 black, like 302 black. I don't know why I said 32. Because it's like 32. Whatever. It's been a long morning so far. It's not like I just woke up or anything. Anyway, I will take this first one because it's more, has a thicker wand. So I get more product on. I'll brush that through my lashes. Take it off with my finger. We just kind of messed up a little bit, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. We're gonna get a Q-tip and I'll be right back. Oh, see, it's just so much better when you use a Q-tip. And obviously, since I took some of the foundation off, I still have the silicone sponge, and it still has product on it because, you know, it doesn't absorb it. And look, we're fine. We go back to normal. We're just gonna set that with some powder. And then I think that's the end of this look. Set and done. So that's the end of this look. Obviously, I'm gonna do my hair and like actually put an outfit on. Hate will never win. And put my outfit on. I'm gonna make sure I look good, and I'll be back. I'll be back, guys, so don't miss me too much. So I ended up changing my outfit to what I was gonna wear today, and I did my hair. I also filmed a video on how I usually curl my hair, so if you want to watch that, that will be either posted after this video. It only took me 15 minutes, so it'll probably take you maybe less because I was talking through it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Promise that it'll be the best decision of your life. And no joke. I am such an entertaining person. I will be your friend. Don't forget that. So, thank you for watching. I have a hair on my mouth. Obviously, that's gonna be a blooper.